Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our January 6th board meeting. I would like to, before we start the pledge, welcome our newly elected legislator, Sal Formica. Mr. Legislator, thank you very much for being here. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Sal.
Congratulations.
Please join us in the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Here.
Councilman McCarthy.
Here.
Councilwoman Noe.
Here.
Councilwoman Zarello.
Yeah.
Councilman Loman.
We'll begin sitting as Board of Water Commissioners. Deputy Clerk.
Minutes approval, December 18, 2025. Town clerk to advertise for bid 26001 Plymouth Estates Water Main and one budget modification for the Smithtown Water District.
Councilman Loman. Yes. Councilwoman Zarello.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noe.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes. Reconvene as Town Board.
There are 4 advertisements for public hearings, all to be held on January 22nd, 2026, 2 p.m. at Town Hall. First, to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 322 of Town Code entitled Zoning with regard to Board of Appeals fees. Second, to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 138 of the Town Code entitled Dredging with regard to fees. Third, to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 285 of the Town Code entitled Trees with regard to fee changes. And the fourth, to consider proposed amendments to Chapter 112 of the Town Code entitled Building Construction with regard to fees.
Councilman Loman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarello.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noe.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
For consent agenda, minutes approval, December 18, 2025, Comptroller items 1 and 2, and resolutions 1 to 3 as they appear on the agenda.
Anyone on Town Board wish to remove any resolutions from the consent agenda?
No.
Mr. Clerk.
Councilman Loman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarello.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noe.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Town Board to issue a secret negative declaration in the matter of the Town Board's own motion to adopt the 2026 proposed capital budget for reasons stated in a memorandum from David A. Barnes dated December 31, 2025.
Councilman Loman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarello.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noe.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Town Board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for bid 26004, disposal of construction and demolition debris.
Councilman Loman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarello.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noe.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Town Board to authorize the town clerk to advertise for a request for proposal 26003, parking violations software and related collection services.
Councilman Loman.
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarello.
Yes.
Councilwoman Noe.
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim.
Yes.
Town Board to approve the following: the ratification of the Highway Superintendent's execution of an agreement with PSEG regarding the reimbursement of funds to the town for curb restoration of roads following cable replacement. The extension of bid 24071 for urban forestry management with the Roxy Group. Extension of bid 23085, emergency board up services with Provide Restoration. 2026 procurement policy, pre-qualified list of professional services consultants. 2026 list of authorized workshoot providers for eligible town employees. Ratification of the Highway Superintendent's execution of an agreement with PSEG regarding reimbursement of funds to the town for curb restoration of roads following cable replacement. Approve modification of condition number 1 of marine law permit 2025 to extend the date of completion of work performed pursuant to said permit from January 15, 2026 to February 15, 2026. Item number 9, originally on the agenda, was removed. Next is amendments to the lease agreement with Celebrate St. James for use of the Calderon Theater. Authorize the waiver of environmental review fees stated in Chapter 151 for the Smithtown Fire District related to proposed site plan application 25-23. Ratification of an execution of the 2026 insurance applications and related documents by the town supervisor. The award of requests for proposals regarding insurance coverage for town operations and assets to Schaefer Insurance Services. Amendment to Chapter 151 of the Town Code entitled Environmental and Coastal Quality Review with regard to fee changes. Contract between Suffolk County and the Town of Smithtown for the CSE Home Maintenance Repair Program. Contract between Suffolk County and the Town of Smithtown for the Nutrition Program for the Elderly.
Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarello?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
Town Board to issue an amended written consistency determination pursuant to Chapter 151 of the Town Code that Coastal Consistency Review 2025-18A is consistent with the local waterfront revitalization plan subject to conditions as stated in a memorandum from the Planning Director.
Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarello?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
Town Board to authorize the supervisor to electronically sign a contract approved by the town attorney via the New York State financial system for the NYSDEC Zero Emissions Vehicle Infrastructure Grant. Extension of the lease agreement with Kathleen and David Albrecht for the caretaker's cottage at Sweetbriar Farm Nature Preserve.
Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarello?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes.
Personnel matters A through E as they appear on the agenda.
Councilman Lohman?
Yes.
Councilwoman Inzarello?
Yes.
Councilwoman Noack?
Yes.
Councilman McCarthy?
Yes.
Supervisor Wareheim?
Yes. That concludes resolutions and the agenda. Do we have anyone for a public speaking portion?
Yes, Mark Brady.
Yes.
I all appreciate you being here. I live in Suffolk County in Hauppauge. I've been here since I'm 2 years old. I'm a self-employed business owner in the town of Smithtown. And I see things that are happening in the town of Smithtown, which you may or may not have any control over. But my property taxes are going out of control here, okay? My taxes have gone up $1,000. Hauppauge School District has gone up 7%. They just put $52.2 million in renovations in the school district. It looks like they can hold the Super Bowl there now, okay? My daughter has left Suffolk County. She's gone to Florida. My son is moving to Albany. I'm the stupid one. I'm still trying to hang on. So I don't understand how you're going to keep the elderly here and the youth here. They're leaving in droves. And like I said, I am a business owner. I talk to businesses. They are leaving. They are folding up. You have vacant shops, diners that people aren't coming into anymore, delis that aren't coming in, pizzerias, people are not going in. I'd like to know, how are you going to retain the elderly for them to hold on to their homes and not lose their homes over property taxes? And I can see the wave coming now that eventually property taxes are going to be eliminated. They will be eliminated, okay? You can see it happening across the states, Florida, Ohio. These states are getting on the ball to eliminate property taxes so people can stay in their home without worrying about losing their home, okay? I'm 64. I'm looking at retiring at maybe 67 if I make it. But what's going on here, it's a catastrophe. You guys have to get together, talk to the school districts, talk to your business owners. I know you're laughing at the districts and
Not
stuff.
laughing, I'm frustrated.
Okay, because when my son and daughter went to Hauppauge School District, I was at every board meeting. And I could see the waste that the district did. And then when the federal government came in and audited the school districts, after Hauppauge said that they were gonna lose their fund within a year, all of a sudden they found $5.2 million.
Mr. Brady, your 3 minutes are up. Let me just respond to some of your comments. No, that's okay, no apology necessary.
I've ever been here.
No apology.
So,
I just wanna, we do not disagree with you.
We don't.
So, let me just speak for the town of Smithtown. We did raise taxes in the town of Smithtown.
I
And on
understand.
the average house,
175.
it was actually less than that.
Okay.
But the average homeowner, we kept it to about $3 a week on our end. To
Okay.
provide all of the services. To not do that and stay under the 2% cap this particular year, and it's as frustrating to us, we're all taxpayers, just like you, would have been a massive cut in town services. Our issue here on the town level is that the state of New York continues to send unfunded mandates down to municipalities. We have been fighting and will continue to fight with the state of New York to let them know that the 2% tax cap that keeps taxes down in a municipality doesn't work for a municipality. We provide all of your essential services on our level.
Yes.
They vote in Albany to raise, for example, employee health insurance by 8%. We pay our employees now $42,000 a year for medical plan. Those rates are set by the state of New York. Our pension contributions to the state of New York for pensions, they make raises, they send them down to us. They're what's called unfunded mandates. We don't budget for those type of things. So let me go to your other comment, and you're 100% correct. We also encourage people to go to school board meetings. Quite frankly, 11 cents of every dollar we pay in taxes go to the town of Smithtown, and 63 cents go to the school district, and the rest goes to Suffolk County Police, Suffolk County itself, fire departments, and the library. So, we do not disagree with you, I know it. On our end, what can we do? We can continue to fight with the state of New York, not to make those unfunded mandates come to us.
But-
Don't give those increases, and then we don't have to increase, and we don't have to put it in our budget.
Okay, but didn't the federal government mandate that the school districts had to be capped off at 3%? Hauppauge School District, they capped off at 7% this year. That's a big, big increase,
And
okay?
it's, again, you have a legislator here that just got elected with us too. This is all, the schools are run by the state of New York. So, look, I've said it in this budget thing because I got attacked for what I did. We did the best we could to keep services, vital services to our residents in the town of Smithtown. And I can tell you right now, the school districts that you referenced, it's run by the state. We don't get state aid. So a school district has the tax income coming in, and then the state of New York also gives them state aid in millions of dollars. We don't get that. We get about $1.1 million in what's called CHIPS money to do some paving, which quite frankly.
But the school
nowadays-
district does get federal aid, correct?
That's correct.
So if the federal government gets together, if you guys complain loud enough, cut the federal funding off,
Well,
right? Because like I said again, these districts were at 3%.
right.
And now they're at 7%. My school taxes went up $767.17.
Yep.
It's been the largest increase since I've been here. When I first moved to Hauppauge here, my taxes were $2,200. Now I'm up over $12,000. And what I see happening, okay, since I've been a business owner and I'm 38 years old, okay, people are leaving in droves. Your tax pay, it's not gonna matter what the town is going to do as far as holding the line.
Right.
Because you know what's gonna happen? There's gonna be nobody here for you to hold the line. And I'm gonna ask each and every one of you, when's the last time you went into a small business and asked them how they were doing? Okay? I'm in small businesses every day, okay? And they're hurting. They're hurting. And they're this close to saying, you know what? It's better for me to hang up a shingle out of business. And it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
We don't disagree, and you have our commitment, we do it on a daily basis. We will continue to work with the state officials, county officials, and federal officials on these issues. This year, when we meet with them, which we do each year, these will all be on the table, these issues on what are we going to do. to
I'm
stop
sure
it.
you're gonna try to stress your frustration because me being a resident of Smithtown, I love the area, but they're making the decision for me to leave. Okay? You got Ron DeSantis down in Florida, no property tax, no tax on social security, no tax on income tax. Why am I staying? Tell me why I'm staying.
Well, you have our word here that we will relay the frustration from all of our residents.
Well, that's what I'm asking is
Yep.
because you people represent the town of Smithtown.
100%,
Your voice is gonna be heard more than mine.
and they will.
Well, that's what I appreciate.
Right.
And I do appreciate your time from everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Supervisor, may I just comment on something?
I'm sorry?
Is that all right?
Sure.
I'm very frustrated in what you tell me, and I'm more frustrated with the fact that, have you ever gone to a group of people or your neighbors locally and said, hey, in May, there's a budget vote for the school district? How many of the people actually go to the budget vote?
Absolutely.
And when it goes down, 2 weeks later, it comes up again, and nobody knows
Well,
it.
that's a problem,
And this
okay?
is so bothersome to me, how people miss that all-important vote.
You know, what happens is that people have to be educated, okay? And the people that are voting, Hauppauge School District passed 567 votes for yes, 297 votes for no, okay? The young people don't understand what they're doing because they're voting themselves out of the district, okay? I'm 64. I told my wife when I moved into my house in 93, by the time I'm 67, if the taxes continue to climb where they are now, I'll be up over 17,000 for a quarter of an acre in the town of Smithtown. And the youth, which bothers me, does not come out to vote. I vote all the time. And when my kids were going to school, I was at every board meeting. I kept them there to 2 o'clock in the morning. I found so much waste in the Hauppauge School District, it would make your head spin, okay? The tax dollars that they were spending were not going to where it should have gone. And, you know, I appreciate you bringing up that question. It's mind-boggling.
Frustrating.
Yeah. And
You
I,
and me and this board and the legislator, I don't think we've ever missed a school board vote
well, I appreciate that.
or a fire department
Or
vote.
library.
Yeah, I vote on the fire
We-
departments,
we just
every local
don't
thing I
miss
vote on.
anything. I don't know if it's,
I don't know, you know, like I said, with the Hauppauge School District, I graduated, I'm sorry to take up your time, I graduated with 738 students, my graduating class. The graduating class of Hauppauge School District last year was 236. The money that they spent on turf fields, basketball courts, okay, like I said, they should be holding the Super Bowl there this year.
it's
Okay?
unbelievable.
For what? The kids are less, okay? How do you justify that money for that type of sports arena there?
You have to ask them.
Well, I think the bigger question should be asked are the board members that sit on the school boards, because they are the ones. And nobody comes out for those board meetings, in those elections. That's the problem. Look at your school boards,
I
and look
understand.
at those
It's very
that sit on it.
frustrating for us.
Yeah.
Look who's
Well,
hijacked it.
let me ask you, how many of you reside in the town of Smithtown? Do all of you? or-
All of
Yeah,
us.
we have
Okay.
68 years.
You know what I'd like to see happen? Is all of you people going to those board meetings. If they start seeing you show up at those board meetings, maybe they'll take a different avenue.
I did do that in Kings Park School District.
Okay.
It did not help. I did that for 3 years. It did not help. Their control is their control.
I've been to them as well. it's, they're not interested, they're
They're
just
not
not.
interested.
There's a way to fix it, because the Assembly and the
Oh,
Senate
yeah.
and the Governor's office just messed with our election terms and changed us all to even years and made a mess out of it just so they can get more of the other side to possibly come out to vote. Your schools, your fire departments, every different district, library, every district should be in November. So everybody knows when the vote is. Not
Yeah.
one has it in here, one has it here, one has it in here, one has it in here. Just, you gotta have them all at one
At the
time,
same time.
November. And they messed with ours, but maybe they should fix them all.
Well,
Yeah.
I spent 6 years as a tax receiver many years ago here, and I remember one comment when a gentleman came in to me and he said, "My school taxes are so high, this is a disgrace." And I said very calmly, "You did vote in May in the school budget, right?" "Oh," he said, "why bother?"
Well, just one more comment, if I can.
Of course.
When I was going to the board meetings, there was a woman on the board that handled the insurance for the district. And me being a business owner, I asked her, when did that go out to bid? And she says, it's never gone out to bid. And I said, excuse me? She says, yes, it's never gone out to bid. I said, well, if you spend the quarter and call the insurance company and ask them that you're sending out the bid on the 5 buildings located in Hopog, I guarantee you the insurance will drop. 1 month later, the insurance was dropped by $125,000 on a 25-cent phone call. The school has to be held accountable. So if we can try to hold the school, I would do an audit on every school district every year by the federal government, okay? Because when the federal government came into the district and they started auditing the schools, things changed, the slush funds changed, okay? So when people are held accountable, things change. And when Hopog found that $5.2 million after they were audited, okay, things changed, okay? Because now, if the feds come in and find this money, it's a felony. You go to jail. So people have to be held accountable. And I appreciate you giving me more time, Mr. Wellheimer. I do appreciate it.
I would ask you to do me a favor.
Yeah.
What you just talked about, the federal government doing an audit?
Correct.
Would you send me an email, be willing to send me an email, talking about that talking point?
Of the incident that took place? I have-
And the fact that you believe, as a resident, taxpaying resident, that the federal government should begin to audit school districts to see what's going on.
Absolutely, do you?
Because the reason I say that is then certainly I will have a conversation and pass that along to Congressman Lalota.
I have a meeting with him next week.
Well, then you can tell him you spoke to us. I would get it anyway,
I'm
so,
trying to do my part because I would like to stay here.
Good for you.
I've been here since I'm, 2 years old, and I can't see me staying here and the exorbitant price. I
take
can't.
my email address before you leave.
And
Send
where
me-
would that be located?
You're gonna send an email right here to my
Oh.
office.
Okay,
You're gonna meet with the congressman, I will subsequently meet with the congressman as well and have a conversation.
okay.
I can't disagree with you. My daughter has been in my daughter was a cheerleader, she was on the cheer team, so we've been to the Hopog schools. And it's, I feel like I'm in some kind of another state or it's beautiful. Like, where's the money going? Like, where is this money going? Because
Well,
I just don't understand.
It's
So,
all being allocated to the sports thing, but what I
I've
found out through the
never
district,
seen- Going to Hopog, I've never seen anything like it. Like, the town board, I don't know if they've been there. I have been there up until 2 years ago, and the money's going, it should be going to the kids, granted, but.
well, we know that's not
it's-
true,
it's-
okay? It's
exactly.
going towards pensions, it's going towards
Exactly.
retirement and stuff. But the thing with the Hopog School District, okay, is that money that was supposed to be allocated for catastrophic events,
Exactly.
for generators that be put in the schools, there's no generators in Hopog schools. The schools are the last resort on a catastrophic event. That if something should happen here, they go to the schools to have heat, to have cooling.
No, I'm agreeing with
The
you.
school districts don't supply that.
I agree.
Where is the, the reflection of somebody monitoring that situation with these, like you said, the schools seem like they have free reign of doing everything. somebody has to be held accountable. And like
I
I said to
agree with
Mr.
you.
Wellheim, I think if the federal government got involved and did audits, you'll start to see change. I hate to see what's going on in Minnesota happen here. So,
Hopefully never happens.
So,
Thank you for your input.
I appreciate your time.
thank you very
and-
much, thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you.
And Stavy, so I wanna give you this email. Okay. All right, I'll move to close.
Second.
Supervisor Wareheim,
Yes,
Councilman McCarthy.
Yes.
Councilwoman Miller,
Yes.
Councilwoman Zarello,
Yes.
Councilman Bowman.
Yes.
thank you, everyone.